You're listening to WTF Lex, a production of OGM Podcast Network. Real events, real accountability, and real Lexington. Let's get it. Well, it's good, boys and girls. It's been far too long. Had to take me a sabbatical. The old allergies kicked in and kicked my ass. You'd think living here my entire friggin' life I'd be used to it by now. But actually, I never had sinus issues or allergy issues until I got, turned old as fuck. It happens, I guess. But I'm about to quit going this long without recording because, good God, too much stuff happens in this town. Even though I took the whole week off from DoorDash, I obviously had to get out and go, be nosy and chase some cops and some emergency situations. I actually was out, I don't remember what day it was. I think maybe Thursday. I was out going to buy my new engine hoist. God damn, those things are expensive. Seen one cop over on Versailles Road and another one just camping the fuck out. They just lived to not do a damn thing. I'd actually had somebody message me that ICE was over there on Versailles Road, so I was taking my happy ass over there to see if I could film any of them. I seen a few unmarked detectives in the car, but never did see any ICE, even though they have been confirmed here in town. Come Thursday night, well, technically Friday morning, about 3 a.m., a shots fired call come in. It was over off Wilderness Road. I just happened to be up and seen the Citizen app. Like, there was 2 separate reports of it, so I took my happy ass over there. I beat 6 or 7 of the cops over there, and there ended up being, I think I counted 22 units out there. I showed my happy ass up, dipped off in a little church parking lot, and started filming. And they had the drones out, yelling. This is the Lexington Police Department. We're not going anywhere. We're not leaving. You need to come to the front door. You need to come to the front door. They had the drone in the air, and when I first got there, it was using a spotlight. Man, that fucker's got a good spotlight for a drone. I'm not even playing it. But you could tell it killed the fucking battery quick. I think in the time I was filming, I bet he went up and down a good 5 or 6 times changing batteries. But as I was sitting there recording and everything, I think, like I said, 6 or 7 more cops rolled in. They brought in the F-150 with a dog in it. I hadn't seen that shit in years. Every one of them showing up, throwing on body armor and getting out the long rifles and shit. It looked like one of them took a 50 cal like sniper. I'm like, if it was a gun, it was heavy and it was huge. I actually learned through Facebook Live when I was doing the live feed or whatever, that the guy said the dude came and shot up his house and then went back and was holed up in his house with his 20-year-old daughter. And later on, they were yelling his name and her name, telling her, send her to the door, blah, 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 blah. That's about then that WKYT showed up. The reporter walked up and she's like, you from around here or anything? I was like, no, I've been here for a while recording on Facebook Live. So I'm walking through and stuff, and come to find out I was on live news feed, walking right through the freaking scene. And you remember when I showed up, this is the Lexington Police Department. We're not going anywhere. We're not leaving. We're not doing this, that, and the other. I left for about, and this is probably about 2.5 hours in, I left to go to Speedway. I got me a Mountain Dew and took me a freaking drastically needed piss. I was afraid as soon as I'd go behind the church or something, whip it out. Hello, Greg. Indecent exposure. Let's go to fucking jail. So I ran down there, was gone 7 minutes. Shit you not, come back, everybody's packing up. I'm like, oh hell, they must have arrested this guy. They must have got him. He must have finally come out. No arrests were made. What the fuck? Drones. 22 units, K9 units, like long rifles, body armor, and 0 arrests. What the fuck, Lexington Police? I shouldn't be surprised in the slightest. This is the 3rd barricaded person / standoff that I've covered, and 2 out of 3 they have not made an arrest whatsoever. The first one, the guy wasn't even there. He was in Hamburg, got there shopping while they were over here yelling for 2.5 hours at an empty fucking apartment. The second one, they actually did get the guy over on my old apartments, Cabana Royal Arms. They took him out of there cussing. Boy, he's mad as hell. And unfortunately for them, 3rd time was not a charm. They left with empty hands. And I guess it was good training. We can go with that, right? So I took my happy booty home and slept till like 3 p.m. I'm not even kidding. I slept the entire day, and I don't know what it was, but it reinvigorated me, and I was good to go. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I woke up to a bunch of messages. I was tagged on Facebook. I missed the whole Hedgewood court incident, and I ain't gonna lie, quite frankly, I'm happy I did. I was happy I was asleep on that one, because that just, from what I heard and what I read, like, from a family, that's terrible. There's no other way to look at it. But like I said, I slept until 3 p.m. And of course I couldn't sleep. So I'm up again at, guess what time? 3 a.m. There's a structure fire called over on Ascot Park, like 2 houses down from where they had the shooting a couple months back. That's a jumping ass street. I rode over to check it out. There was several police units, and there was probably 8 or 9 fire units over there. I didn't see anything on fire. I got down pretty close, but I did a quick walk through, and that was basically taking video of the units, because they were already starting to back out as I walk around the block. In fact, as I walked up, 2 of the cops decided they was bouncing out and left the one by itself. They're probably like, Lord, get out of here before this asshole gets us on camera. I'm not sure if I included the last episode or not, but I had a big standoff with 6769 the other day, man. It was funny as hell. He called him back up and everything. Like 3 people come rolling into Woodhill Shopping Center parking lot. I'd sit there and film this fool for 2.5 hours. Sitting there, did not get out of his vehicle. What the fuck? But luckily, I got back on my sleep schedule somewhat last night, and guess what? 3 a.m. again. A male shows up at the local hospital with a gunshot wound. I'm telling you what, I'm tempted to stay up to 3 a.m. tonight just to see what the fuck's gonna happen. Then we get around to the animal portion of today's What the Fuck Lexington. Oh my, where do these fucking people come from? Like, in all seriousness, what the fuck? Seen in the news today, 53 cats surrendered from one residence. That might be a little fucking insane. But, like, seriously, take your pets to Woodstock, man. It's like $35 to get a damn cat fixed. Come on. That's where we got both of mine fixed. And, I mean, let me tell you, they turned into fat little fuckers, but I love them still the same. They still spray, too, both of them. And just like all our other pets, they have become neighborhood pets, and everybody loves them. Opie's got a second family up the street, and Tig just roams around and eats at 7 different houses. But there's no way I could ever imagine 5 cats, let alone 53. So that one gets a big what the fuck. Then we got the dude from Cynthiana that got a, I guess, ticket, a fine. I don't know what, I mean, they found him guilty and fined him of a local animal care and some bullshit thing for having his dog in the back of his truck. Yeah, I said that. His dog in the back of his truck. How many of you as children have ridden in the back of a truck? Good Lord. This whole city is soft as fuck. Thank God the actual comment section on that post is, they lived up to a little bit. It's 60-40, I'd say. But some people, it's extremely dangerous. Now, the fucking picture I seen actually made me like, oh shit, maybe they were right. That fucking dog was on the roof of the little Ranger truck. Not in the bed. He was up on the roof. Now, that being said, we are in the state of Kentucky. You can drive a vehicle without a windshield as long as you have goggles or glasses on. You don't have to have turn signals. You can use hand signals. And I shit you not, there's a bikini ban. It is illegal for a woman to appear in a bathing suit on a public highway unless she is escorted by at least 2 police officers or is armed with a club. Shit you not. But you better not have that fucking dog in the back of the truck. I wish about 90% of this shit was jokes, but it's all serious, legitimate stuff. So let's see what happens this week, and hopefully it's keeps me rolling in some reels and rolling in the Facebook money. So if you get a chance, go over there, Old Gerd Media. You know, go check out all the reels, like, share, comment. All the interactions just adds to the pile. And that pile's pretty pathetic right now, so let's get that up for me. Yeah. But with that being said, walk outside, take a look around, and it won't take you long to say, what the fuck, Lexington?